Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my April TBR. I have about 5 books. I want to keep it short because I'm reading some big books, and even though I'm setting a goal of finishing each book in 5 days, my mood may take over and I won't be able to finish the books, but hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes as planned. So without any further ado, let's just get started. So the first book I'm planning to read is the second book in the Wheel of Time, and that is The Great Hunt by Robert Jordan. I really enjoyed book 1, and I'm assuming this one picks up where the first book left off. And the first book followed Ran, our main protagonist. I believe he's the main protagonist, and a group of his friends that they have to leave town because they are being pursued by some troll, because the trope on this series is kind of like the chosen one. So I don't know much about this book. All I know is like this, it is the second book, and I really enjoyed my reread of the first book. I will be doing a wrap up really soon, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and that is coming up. The second book I will be reading is The Howling Dark, and it is the book 2 in the Sun Eater saga by Christopher Rocco. I really enjoy Empire of Silence. I don't know why it took me such a long time to pick up that book. I was really intimidated, and I have to say, a little shaky beginning for me, Empire of Silence, but once I kept reading up, I really could not put the book down, and I'm glad that I finally picked it up. I have all the books except book number 6 that's coming out in April, but as soon as it comes out, I will definitely be picking it up and continue on with the series. I cannot wait to continue on. I cannot say much about this book because this is the second book in a series, but I can tell you that Empire of Silence follow Hadrian Marlowe. I believe that's how you pronounce his first name, Hadrian. Anyways, he's expecting to be the heir of the empire, but because he doesn't have the personality and he doesn't live up to the father's expectations, things doesn't work out the way he was expecting to, and then he finds himself in other planets. I don't want to say too much. I do have a wrap up coming up, and I will be talking about Empire of Silence, but for the month of April, I will be reading book 2. And one thing I have to say, don't be intimidated by the size of these books, because I was with the book 1, and once I picked it up, I just couldn't put it down. So I'm hoping this is the same or even more. For what I hear, it's even better than the first book. So yeah, I cannot wait. Next book that I'm planning to read is The Well of Ascension. Is the second book in the original Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. I really enjoyed the first book, Mistborn. I don't want to say too much. This is the second book, but I can tell you that the first book is, the plot is about overthrowing a ruler, an immortal ruler, and we have Kelsier, I believe is the one of the main protagonists' name, and Vin. I really enjoy them, and I'm glad to continue on. I know I'm not saying much, but I do have a wrap up coming up, which I'll talk about it more. So I did a video before on how I'm going to be reading the Cosmere books. I'll link that in the eye and also in the description box down below in case you haven't seen that. So this is the second book in the original Mistborn, the Final Empire series trilogy. So don't know much other than that it is the second book. I was very disappointed with something that happened in the first book, but overall I did still enjoyed it. I believe it was like 5 stars, and I'm so happy to be continuing on with the series. So yeah, the next book that I'm planning to read is a fantasy romance, and it is The Witch Collector, a Witch Walker novel. I believe there's going to be about 5 books in this one, and it's by Carissa Weeks, and this follows 24-year-old Raina, I believe her name is. And what happened is that every harvest moon, a witch collector comes and collect one of the females in their village, but they took her sister and she wants revenge. So she wants to kill the witch collector, and also she wants to kill the Frostskin, something like that. For what I can gather, I don't want to say too much. I want to go in not knowing too much, but I'm just in the mood, and I had this sitting on my shelf for a while now, and I decided why not add another series to the ones that I'm already started in 2024. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. It is a romance fantasy. It has magic, witches, and all that stuff. So vengeance. What else can I say? The next book is another one that I've been seeing around on Instagram. I don't know much about it other than it's been highly praised. So it is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. It is another fantasy romance that I'm really looking forward to. I'm not sure if this is a series or not, but yeah, it is a series. It is the Moonfall series. So there you go. I just looked at the spine. But anyways, I've been hearing nothing but amazing things about this book. And yeah, my plan is that once I get through the main books, the main series that I want to concentrate on, I'll have time to really dive into it. Even if I do not finish it, at least I want to make sure that I start so that I continue on in the month of May. And yeah, this is all that I have for you guys. Let me know if you have read any of these books and what are your thoughts about it. No spoilers, please. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.